The Chinese city of Wuhan is on lockdown. Getting anywhere fast here is impossible. So while a flight is ready to take stranded Britons home, the question is whether they'll get to the airport on time.
There's a complete transport ban in the city. You know, I've said this to them every time I've spoken to them and asked them what they can do to help, and every time, always make your own way there. So far, I've only heard that one person can actually get to the airport, and the rest are struggling. Even just taking the flight itself would be a risk. You know, it only takes one person to be infected on the flight, and then you've got if everybody that can make the flight gets on it, you've got 200 people that are infected. So, you know, is it really a risk worth taking at the moment? Probably not.
It's understood the plane bringing the Britons back will land at the Air Force Station Brize Norton in West Oxfordshire, and then those on board will be taken to an NHS facility on the Wirral in northwest England. Sky News understands they'll be quarantined here at Arrow Park Hospital for 14 days. It's close to a specialist centre equipped to deal with a potential outbreak. It's still unclear exactly what's going to happen with the people returning to the UK to be quarantined. We've asked the Department of Health inside here for more information, but despite our requests, they've told us that the Health Secretary is not available for comment. But a former Health Secretary was, and told Sky News the evacuation plan potentially has serious risks.
One brings together people on a plane, increases the chance of their transmitting the infection from one to another, then brings them to the United Kingdom, and the transmission starts from there. Moving any group of people from a place where there is infection to one where there isn't is not on the face of it a public health measure. It's essentially, this is in effect, for the families of the British citizens in Wuhan, this is essentially a humanitarian measure.
As Britons return from Wuhan, there is concern of how the NHS, struggling under winter pressures, will cope if cases rise.
There's bigger questions about whether the NHS, at this time of immense strain this winter, has the capacity to deal with it. But for now, the priority is getting those people home and making sure they get the care they need.
The UK is a country already on high alert. A man staying at this hotel in York was taken ill on Wednesday and is being tested for coronavirus. So far, Public Health England have confirmed 161 such tests have been carried out. All have been negative. But that is likely to change, and the NHS is taking robust measures to ensure any cases of the virus are contained. Quarantining more than 100 people is a mammoth task, not seen in modern times. Charlotte Lomas, Sky News.